Perfume, this Boucheron, I gotta go get another. It is my go-to perfume. And I am going to get another Chanel, what am I trying to say here? Y'all, if I lost my other pair of glasses, I'm going to be in trouble because I got to see how much time I have left. I think we're into video 2. We are. That's okay. Because I won't rush it. Let's go back a little. The Boucheron perfume. Every time I wear this, which is every day, somebody in the day says, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? Every time. Oh, I had one little squirt left. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. It's not overpowering. It is expensive and it's hard to find. Oh my gosh, I usually have to order it online. But I love this. And it kind of scares me to think that I can't find it in department stores, so much so that I'm thinking about buying one every time I get halfway down, buying another. Because if I ever run out of this perfume, I'll be very upset. Boucheron, you ever get rid of this? Because I know you're watching my videos every day. I know that you wait. I know you have the notification bell on so that you do not ever miss my videos, Boucheron. Cases of this stuff. Send them to me. I'll promote the stew out of it. Okay. Last but not least, I found this the other day when I was online with you guys, on live with you guys. This is a Chanel Inimitable. Yeah, Inimitable. I said it right. I wish they'd have another name. But anyway, it is waterproof mascara number 10, which is black. I love the cone of this product. It is tiny down here, and yet it's that plastic instead of a brush spoolie. They're well placed close together, so it really combs the product through. And yet the formula really sticks to your lashes, so it doesn't ever look clumpy. It always looks amazing. And as old as this is, I have used it slap up. I am going to do a tutorial right now. It still looks good. I just can't get over it. So look at this, how this Charlotte Tilbury, just like I told you earlier, it covers my whole lid. That's why I like this eyelash curler. Again, it kind of scares me in the sense of, as she ever stops making them, because for a while you couldn't get them. Remember, I also let it out a little and then curl it back towards the socket, and that makes it more of a curl than just a straight L, straight up lash. Oh, I forgot one. I forgot one of the empties that I'm just about empty. I guess because I'm not empty, and so it's time to order another. And that is this liner. This incredible liquid liner is just, it's the DHC. And I do like MEM Cosmetics liquid liner as well, but that's the brush. I do not like felt tips. They're too, the only one I like is Tarte's. Do I have that here? I do not. But this is the liner. It is DHC Liquid Eyeliner EX, and there is no better liner. It just hands down. I need to buy one quickly. In a hurry. Anyway, back to the mascara and the eyelash curler. This eyelash curler is incredible. That she didn't have it for a while, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, when she gets it back, I'm going to buy 2 in case one ever wears out. I'm not going to buy 2. I don't know. I will kind of just keep an eye on it. But this is the best eyelash curler I have ever used. And I've used so many different kinds. Y'all know I used to love my Chanel the most, and before that my CoverGirl one the most. I do like my Mary Kay one. That's another really good one. But the ones that come out with a wider metal band and a really soft, cushy, you see how I'm kind of bouncing it, a real soft, cushy rubber liner. And they almost always give you a, and what do we always do afterwards? Always wipe it off. Always wipe it off. Don't let it harden. And you really should, maybe not every day because it is metal. You don't really want to get the metal wet. Actually, I take that back. After you use an makeup remover, because this takes off even waterproof mascara, you could wipe it, just like fold it over and use the part you hadn't used yet on your makeup remover towelette. Go through there and get that really, really clean, and then just wipe it off real good with a towel. And make sure that stays clean. That's going right on your eyelid. So make sure that stays clean. I would not use alcohol on it. I think for using a makeup wipe and then drying it off and just air drying it, it's going to be fine. Okay, so now that I have them curled, what am I going to use? This I'm fixing to call and order this from my Blue Mercury because they ship for free. Y'all, Blue Mercury is a great way to shop. But I'm going to tip this out. And look, even there's almost nothing left. There's a fuzz. There's always a fuzz. Even though there's almost nothing left on this brush, look how good that just tipped out. Now this is thinner product than some of the thicker stuff I've been using lately. So that does take some getting used to again. But that brush, oh my gosh, look how it just goes right through, separates, gets coverage, really good coverage. I don't know if it's the way the bristles are placed. And then the tip end is prickledy like a lot of the new ones are, like this style, but it's smaller. And so it really, really makes it easy to get in there without making a mess. Just, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Wiggle, wiggle down. No comparison to anybody else. No comparison. I love this. I love this very much. Just one pass and it makes me happy because it gets all the lashes and it makes them all stand up. It's just getting every little lash. I'm not missing any lashes. Now, I don't have many lashes, so I do typically like a more volume building mascara. This is, for one thing, very dry. Dried out, and I'm swirling around inside. Don't go in and out. It just takes air down in it, and it dries it out. So again, I'm just going to tip out the ends. Make sure we get the ends really good. Just kind of swooshing back and forth to make sure I get either side of them. Some people come from the back, so I don't want to do that because then it'll hit up here. And then I go all the way to the root and come back through, all the way back into those tip ends again. I just had a little eyelash come off. I'm having issues today. Look at that. It just combs through perfect. Y'all, you couldn't have a better mascara. And with what mascaras are costing these days, this is not extravagant at all. And if you want to buy it at the drugstore, they're not $5 anymore unless you use Great Lash, which that's perfectly fine if you want that look for your lashes. But for one thing, I do not have a lot of lashes. I could do Great Lash, but I'd have to get the waterproof. Maybe I should try that. But it's also spoolie brush, and I like this better. I like the plastic comb brushes. Not a comb, because it's not truly a comb, one-sided. It's all the way around, but I would consider this more of a plastic than a brush spoolie. And this separates perfectly. If you really want them separated, you would love this. I mean, I could go with this one pass, except that I don't have very thick lashes. All my hairs are fine, even when they're thinning out. But even before my hair started thinning, it's very baby fine shafts, like tiny shafts. For people who have really thick hair, they have more hair, but they also may have larger shafts, larger in size around. Again, there's almost no product left in this, and it's still doing a great job. Look at that. Look at that. Looks amazing. I'm going to try to look down into this a little more so I can get right to the root. Now this is already drying, so it's going to look a little more gloopy, which I don't mind because it kind of groups some of them together and looks thicker. But it dries really fast. Just look at that. That looks so good. I usually do, because it rakes off the product so good, you won't have the voluminous look as much unless you use 2 to 3. Oh, you never should rub it. Y'all, my skin, I don't know. Huh? Wait, I'm 50. Maybe that's it. I have a feeling that's part of it. It's okay. I moisturize. I did the best I can. Tip the ends again really good. Now they're really showing up because we already had one round on there. Just look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that. You know, even if I knew how to use my camera better to give you an even more up close look, I don't think I would do it. It's just too up close, you know. Right at the root, right at the root. And I'm just going slower. What that's doing is just kind of keeping the product on, you know, the comb on my lashes longer, and it's kind of combing them through better. Then people just go, chick, chick, chick. That ain't me. And then using the tip end point in the opposite directions. On the outer, it goes towards the ear. On the inner, it goes towards the nose. Towards the nose. And straight up in the middle. Look at that. Isn't that great? I just love this mascara. So I will be ordering this. Along with going, now my problem is I don't have anywhere near me that sells Chanel. I hate that. I wish Chanel had their own little store. In the burbs. Where people are, I don't know why they think just people in the city spend money. It's probably the opposite. People have to come into the city to find them, and I don't want to do that. I'm doing a third. I probably wouldn't need to do this if this wasn't so dried out and old. When I say old, I just mean it's used up. It's not super old. It doesn't have a chance to get old because I use it up so much because I just love using it. Yep, just look. There's a third. Third, two. Swirling it around. Is there any left in there? Not much, y'all. It's still wet enough that it's still adding product. And I'm going to go real slow. And that just kind of helps set it in the position you want it. Look at that. It's awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I could tip out the bottom. I'm not going to because this is so dried out. The only thing is when you have a mascara that starts drying out, is it will crumble.